All right, Rivet crew, happy Friday and happy New Year's Day to all of you. We are starting out the year with some deadlifts. Good way to start the year. You're going to come in today, and after warming up, of course, going through your barbell warm up and then warm-ups on the board, you're going to do some heavy deadlifting. We're going to work up to a heavy set of 6. Then we're going to work up to a heavy set of 4. Then we're going to build up to a heavy set of 2. Obviously, you can kind of spend your warm up building up to that heavy set of 6. Then you can pretty quickly throw some weight on the bar using your best estimations as to what a heavy set of 4 will be, and then finishing up that set of 2, resting as necessary in between sets. I would say this whole piece should take around 15 minutes or so. So we're looking for each set to be, you hit that rep number 6 in the first one, the last rep, in any of them, and have it be like, yeah, I don't think I could do one more with good technique. I could do number 7 or number 5 or number 3 or whatever it is. So we're looking for that kind of a max, but good looking set. Our form should always be, or our focus, I should say, always be on good technique and good form, right? I might be able to do 6 with a heavier weight, looking really sloppy with a rounded back and not opening up my hips all the way and getting all jerky on the way up. Don't do that. We want to have good, smooth technique on all of our reps today. That should be our main focus. So heavy, but with good technique and good form. All right. And then our workout today, we've got an AMRAP 15-minute AMRAP. We have 40 single dumbbell, hang, clean and jerks, 20 box jumps, and 10 deadlifts. We're looking hopefully to get anywhere from 3 to 5 rounds today. That's what we're shooting for. This is kind of a grinder workout. It's not real fast. It's not real slow. 3, 2, 1, go. We're just going to try to keep on moving, right? Dumbbell, hang, clean and jerks. Of course, I don't have a dumbbell right here. I'll use my pretend dumbbell. But the hang comes from right about knee level, so they always start from the knee. We're going to hang, we're going to jump, bring that dumbbell up to the shoulders, and then rebend the knees and jerk overhead. So hang, clean, and jerk. You're going to switch hands every 5 reps, right? 5 on the right, 5 on the left. You're accumulating 20 per side or 40 total. The weight should be such that you can do at least an unbroken 10 at a time. That means your dumbbell, you should be able to do 5 on the right, going directly to 5 on the left before putting the dumbbell down and have it to take a rest. So get a feel for that prior to. Box jumps, we're looking for that nice, just steady, consistent pace. Shouldn't have to break up your box jumps, right? Just kind of get going, keep going, get your 20 done. Don't forget to fully extend those hips at the top before stepping or jumping back down. And then, focus again, we're going back to our deadlifts. We did the heavy prior to the workout. Hopefully that was a little bit heavier than what you're doing in the workout today. We're doing sets of 10. RX weights are slightly heavier than we see sometimes in workouts. This should be something that you can do in, I'd say, 2 to 3 sets. Try to, grab onto that barbell, get some nice big sets. I mean, at the very least, and probably most break up 5 sets of 2, although I'd like to see kind of smaller if at all possible. But I should be able to clear that deadlift station in less than a minute and a half. We don't want to get caught up there. If the bar is so heavy that it's taking you longer than a minute and a half to get them done, it's too heavy. So a couple 3 sets ideally. Things to think about today. So the hinge, all these movements focus around the hip hinge. So something you can practice to get a feel for maintaining neutral spine prior to the workout today. This is called our PVC 3-point hinge drill. Grab a PVC. Put it behind your back, and the PVC is kind of right at the top of your hips here, kind of right by your back. And we're holding behind the head. And our 3 points of contact are, the hips at the bottom, the upper back in the middle, and then the top, or the back of the head, I should say, at the top. And doing this, we should be able to hinge at the hips, right? Reach those hips back, load those hips, and then extend those hips whilst maintaining those 3 points of contact with the PVC. If you tend to round your back, right, you're going to lose contact either with the hips or the head or both. So we're trying to maintain a nice neutral position with the head, with the back, and everything else. This is a good little drill just to kind of, get a feel for what that hinge drill or hinge position should feel like, and it applies to all of these movements today, right? If we do our hang, clean, and jerk, right, we hinge at the hips. When we jump, we hinge at the hips, and when we deadlift, we hinge at the hips. So really good, big focus on that today. And like I said, nice steady pace through the box jumps. Just get going, keep going. The 2 weighted movements, probably going to break those up a little bit. Try to keep the breaks minimal. Use your breath is a great way to sort of time out your breaks. So probably like your deadlift, you do a set of whatever you're doing, maybe 3, maybe 4, put the bar down, take 3, maybe 4 big press, and get right back on the bar. Same thing with your dumbbells. Do your 5 and 5, put the dumbbell down if you have to, 3, 4, big press, and go right back to it. So try to keep those rests minimal, try to keep yourself moving forward. And as you can see, I do have a fire breather version on the board today. AMRAP 15. Clean and jerks are the same, doing 30 box jumps, so 10 more there. 20 handstand push-ups in there as an extra challenge. Those can be kipping or strict. Kipping obviously would be a faster, more efficient choice. And then slightly heavier deadlifts today. So if you're feeling extra spicy, you want to start off the year with a little more challenge, go for the fire breather. All right, guys, get after it. Have a great workout. Happy New Year. Talk to you tomorrow.